Hello, hello, hello. Hello, is everything working? Let's see now. There's nobody in yet, but I'm a bit early. That's fine. So I can get things ready. Yes. Oh. Yes. I can get things ready before people join in for the viewing, listening delectations. Right, so we've got some of that. Oh. 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 Let's see here. Yes, who's in? No one's in just yet. Let's see if I can get this. Right. Hey, we've got a person in. Hello, hello, hello. Hello. And they've gone. Oh, well, that's good. Well, I'm quite ready yet. I'm just getting ready. Yes, so no one in. So let's see. Is my mic on? Program is using your microphone. Let's adjust the settings. Yeah, I think that's all right. Sound is sounding. Well, okay, let's start because I'm sure you can watch this afterwards. Hello, you beautiful, insouciant long pigs. It is I, SoundwaveSG1, coming at you for a live stream. Yes, we are live, actual live. The time is 20:54. I'm a bit early, but I couldn't wait. So I'm live, yes. We are here live on the YouTubes, and I have just noticed I'm not quite centre. There we go. Technical difficulties. I've just realised my shoulder fucking hurts as well, which is awesome. Anyway, so yeah, I made it. I have 1,002 subscribers now. In fact, no, let me just double check that. Because I think I got another subscriber. Let's double check that. Yes, 1,003. I don't know if you can be able to see that. No, it's just two blurred in it. No, 1,003 subscribers. So yeah, I am kicking it off old school, as they say, because I'm down with the kids in it. So yeah, can everyone hear me? Can everyone hear me? Who's in? Oh, I lost the person again. I don't know. I've not started yet because there's no one to talk to. You see, you know. So yeah, let's have a look. Can I do the super chats? No, I can't. Not yet. Leave the timestamp on there. Okay. Hello, peeps. Yes, that's how we do it, isn't it? So yeah. Welcome to the live chat room. Regarding your privacy. Yes, I know all that. Anyway, people keep dropping in and out. What's going on? Come on. So I got a like though. Yeah. So I want some interaction. Tell me if you're coming into the chat. Tell me who you are when you pop in, so I know who I'm talking to. So anyway, yes, I did it. I achieved the unachievable. It seems for me. I got 1,003 subscribers. Woohoo! I don't have any fancy soundboards or anything. I will eventually. I should have a cheer sound in for that. So yeah. So then, what am I talking about? 1,000 subscribers. I'm kicking it off. I'm doing it old school. The camera's up there. I'm looking at myself on the screen, so I'll try and look at the camera, but it's not easy. But yeah, it's good. It's good. Life is good. Apart from my tooth hurting, and which I had to pay out money for new glasses that aren't ready yet. Nearly dying back in the beginning of April. So yeah, it's been an interesting year so far. So yeah, I've had to disappoint somebody today, which upset me immensely. So I'm sorry, Toys R Us. I'll make it up to you though, I promise. A lot of shit's just happened in sort of like in a very small space of time. It's stupid. I'll have a drink. So, questions, queries. If you've got something, ask it. You know. Yeah, because this is kind of off the cuff. It's a bit impromptu. I decided to do a live stream because I like to talk. I like to talk to myself, it seems. So yeah, things are going good for the old SoundwaveSG1. I've been at this since technically I started in 2008, but that was my old channel. This channel I started in 2012, so it's taken me. Hang on, I can't do maths anymore. Why can't I do maths? My fucking brain has ceased to function. 10 years nearly. There we are. So 12 years. Fucking hell, I've been at this 12 years. Yeah, so it's been good. It's been a rough road. It's been a long road. Getting from there to here. Yeah, so I'm wearing my Dawn of the Dead t-shirt today, which is very nice. Yeah, so let's see. I'm getting messaged as well. Who am I getting messaged by? This is Facebook, by the way. I should professionally unprofessional, as always. Who am I getting messaged by? Let's see now. Okay, just friend stuff. Yeah, we'll see a shit band tomorrow night, so just arranging times and meets and things. So come on, shoot me some questions, please. Put them in this side. Put them in there. There we are. Put them down here. Type them there, and ask me some questions. I like answering questions. So, be it general, be it specific, be it about the geeky stuff, or just life in general. Just any question you want to ask me, and I will do my best to answer it. Basically, yes. So yeah. So we've got two viewers. So the viewers that are in, come on, shoot me a question. Come on. Yeah. I'm still learning this, so bear with us. If I'm not quick enough to either respond to the question or with a emoji or a sound effect, I need to sort that out as well. But yeah. So I could do polls and stuff. That's good. Yeah. So yeah, I'm still learning this. I'm still getting to grips with the whole YouTube thing. So yeah, it's all good. Yeah. Yeah. So boom. Yeah. So come on, lots of questions. I have just like I say, I have something planned for my 1,000 subscribers video. It's kind of one of those that I didn't think I'd make it so soon. So I haven't really planned it out. I've got an idea what I'm doing, so I haven't really planned it out. So this week's going to be, your regularly scheduled programming. But next week I do plan to do something a bit special, shall we say, a little bit special. Yeah. So I have things in mind. So yeah. Like I said, my YouTube channel is really kicking off. I don't know. I'm proud of myself at. Excuse me. My both my intros and my what do I call them? The thumbnails. They are really fucking on point at the minute. I spend more time making the thumbnails than I do editing the videos, because people who know, if you watch me regularly, you'll know that I'm not one of these that's quick cut here, there, quick cut here. And, if I make a mistake in a video, I tend to delete it and start it again, and then watch it through and think, that'll do. And then I do more of the intro and then the outro and then the thumbnails. So, yeah. But they're getting a lot better recently, yeah. So now I'm inclined to do better. I will do better. So... Also, as well, is I'm going to change up, not change up, but I'm going to add new things to the channel as well, like different reviews and stuff, and different types of videos. I was thinking doing like a Star Trek video game thing as well, live stream doing that. I've got Invasion on PS1. I've got what do I call it? Fucking Star Trek Encounters on PS2. I haven't got Conquest, which apparently is a bit pants. But I was going to get that and just give it, a playthrough. Basically, I've got Star Trek Armada, Star Trek Bridge Commander, Hidden Evil, and all those. So I was going to do all those at some stage. So that's pretty cool. I was thinking doing the Transformers video games as well. Now there's not been very many Transformers video games. I mean, I have 2 on Xbox One. I've got Devastation, which is actually signed by Craig Berger, I think. Yes, it is Craig Berger signed it for me. So I've got Transformers Devastation, and I've got Transformers Battleground, which is based on what is it? It's the Cyberverse show, I believe. Do you know, I've not actually played this properly. It was a Christmas present off my ex, so I've not really played it since, for obvious reasons. I will get round to it at some stage. Just bring back some painful memories, as we should say. But anyway, next. So I plan to do that. I plan to do the PS2 Armada game, and I'm going to see if I can get hold of Beast Wars Metals game for PS1, and then there's that G1 game for PS2, which was only released in Japan. Is it Tatakai game, that one? Why it was not released in the West, I don't know, because it's a bit repetitive. It's basically hack and slash type game, but you can transform into, basically quite a lot of G1 characters, really. But the only difference is, though, when you get a triple change, you either pick one mode or the other. So if you pick Astro Train, he's got to transform into either the spatial or the train. He can't do both during the game, which is understandable, I guess. Plus, they could have, put another character in there. There's no Jussalts in there or anything, but there might be. I can't remember. But anyway, I played it. Oh, now I want to say 2011 Auto Assembly. Because it's a beat 'em up, a bit like. Sorry, I'll have a drink. Hang on. There's a beat 'em up like Smash Brothers, but it's all Takara's toys. So there's so you can play as Optimus Prime. So I might have to get that at some point. But I believe that was another Japanese exclusive on GameCube. So I'll have to, invest in the GameCube, I guess. Although I just saw my Super Nintendo, didn't play it at all. I mean, we had it in the shop at a Geek Retreat, and it was played quite a lot there. A lot of people playing Street Fighter 2 and that on it. And then when that shut down and I came home, I put it down and left it for almost 3 years, almost getting on for 3 years nearly. In a bag, and I just thought, fucking hell, this fucking, and I went, it was about 80 quid there, just sat doing fuck all. So traded it in at CX and got nearly £80 for it, so I was quite happy. So that went into the TFN fund. Actually, no, it didn't. It paid for me a night out, and it paid for my shopping that week. So it was kind of like, and it came at the right time, if that makes sense. So I didn't spend in my savings, but I had, you know what I mean. So excuse me. Excuse me again. Sorry for those listening on headphones. All 2 of you. Go on, shout in the chat box. Who's in? I want to know. I'm nosy. So the things are on the up and up. I actually thought, even my dad said this. My dad says when I was on like 998 subscribers, my dad said, you're going to sit there for ages, and that's kind of where I thought, well, I won't plan anything just now because I'm going to sit here for ages. And then within, I don't know, about 18 hours, done it thousands. So I was really, really impressed with myself. Yes. So what is happening? What else is happening? Nothing much. I've got a horrible frog in my throat all of a sudden. I do apologise. Let me just see if I can mute it. I can't mute it. I just can't. Oh, terribly sorry. I got a massive frog in my throat there. So it's all good. It's all good. So yeah, things are on the up finally. Like I say, I've had to pay out for dental. There we go. Transformers UK Collector. Congratulations on 1,000 subs. Thank you. No, thank you. Yeah, so that was cool. Yeah, so yeah, there we are. I'm super chuffed myself. I didn't think I'd ever get there, to be quite honest. You know, and like I say, I just didn't think I'd ever get there. I honestly thought I'd languish around up to 600 and never get any more than that. Maybe 650 at best. And it's just one of those, like, I'd get 653 and then it'll be 648 and then 651 and then 640 and just up and down like that, you know, forever, basically. That's what I thought. It's never going to get any higher than that. And then when at TF Nation last year, I hit 800 on the Saturday morning, which, like, I was fucking ecstatic. I was running around going, "Hey, subscribers," you know. And then, you know, and then it was the whole thing of, after that, it's just exploded my channel, and and the best part of it is I haven't done anything, you know, different. I've just kept my content up, you know, when I've been able to, that is, you know, barring trips to hospital, which I don't plan to do again. Well, excuse me, I'm a bit windy all of a sudden. I don't know what's going on there. I was fine before I started, and then now I'm burping and coughing, and you know, it is what it is. But yeah, so yeah, I don't plan to go to hospital anytime soon. So yes, things will be different, I tell you. Yeah, so it's been good. So what I've been doing lately, yeah, I've been planning my YouTube videos. Like what I'm recording, what I'm doing videos on. Sorry, my hair keeps falling. I'm just going to pull my hair thing out. Anyway, like I say, what I'm going to be doing next. I really need to step my Instagram game up as well and do more posts on there, because I don't really post on there. I do when, you know, I bought something cool, which reminds me, I have bought something for review. It's going to be a little bit secret. It's not earth shattering or anything like that, but I bought something that's fucking dead cheap as well. And off Evil Bay, I got the gun to Battle Trap. So yeah, Flywheels. Sorry, I got the gun for Flywheels. It was £3 English, £4 with shipping, I think. So yeah. Oh, what are you saying there? You Transformers UK Collector. I think I've hit 450 odd on YouTube, although I didn't do many videos. Yeah, you've got to. I think one of the things as well is you've got to keep your videos up to get recognised, because, and it's as daft as it sounds, it's the more videos you do, the more subscribers you get, and the more subscribers you get, the more subscribers you get. If that makes sense, you know, it's one of those exponential things. It's sort of like the more you do, the more you get, you know. So and you be consistent as well, you know. I mean, you could do one a month or one a week, or whereas I do 2 a week. And I've been doing 2 a week since I was doing the Star Trek ships. Sadly, they've run out now, and they're getting harder to find. And they're getting expensive as well, the ones I'm missing. And I'm only missing a few as well. I'm not counting the Excel ships, because I had a few of those, and I just needed money quick, so I had to sell them, unfortunately. But the mainline, I have all the mainline ships, but the ones I didn't get was the Cloak Defiant, Cardassian Weapons Platform, Nomad, Hierarchy Ship, Kazon Predator Class, Shuttle Sets 3, 4, 5, and 6, and I think that's it. So if I can ever find them, I'll be happy. UK Transformers UK Collector. So it was Instagram, mate. That's where I put most of my stuff. Pushing for 4K followers on. Oh, nice. 10K followers, sorry. Yeah. Do you know, I don't even know what my follow count is on Instagram. That's how rarely I use it. I go on there quite regular. I've got 493 on there at the moment. Now, if I can bring those, if those aren't subscribed already, come over to my YouTube channel. Like I say, I should really post more stuff, but it's just a case of like when I'm working on a figure and I have to take a picture, I'll put it up, that sort of thing. I'm still getting messaged. Yes, sorry. I'll message them later. I'll put this on mute actually, and then then I'm not going to get interrupted by bleepy noises, am I? So yeah, it's all good. It's all good. I'm having a good time, despite things that are going wrong. I'm trying to look on the bright side, but yes, the fill-in they put in has now fallen out, so I have to go get another fill-in, and it's going to cost me close to 300 quid, or is it £400 or something like that? So yeah, so that's fun. So it's money I didn't really want to fucking spend. That's the money I would have bought my fucking Grand Maximus for, but to stop my toothache, I guess. So yeah. Is it Balacious? Greetings yourself. Yeah. So I'm just trying to with this live stream, really. I'm trying to get I'd like to get super chats activated, but I don't know how to do that. I think I don't quite qualify for that yet, but I'm trying to get everything I can to get this thing going. Like I say, the next milestone is getting monetized. I'm in the realms now. I just need to get more hours watched and stuff like that. But now I've got 1,000 and more subscribers, I can get the ball rolling more efficiently. You see? So yeah. So come on, I need some questions. Shoot me some questions, please. That'd be nice. I was thinking of doing a live stream as well with a few guests on and doing like who would win in a fight type thing, like putting Batman up against Spider-Man and things like that, and having like 3 rounds. I've seen other people do it, and I just thought it might be kind of interesting to let the chat decide, and we go right, so randomly counting on the street. Spider-Man's going to win every time, but you give Batman prep time, Batman's going to beat Spider-Man every time. You know what I mean? That sort of thing. It's sort of using the wheelhouse and stuff. Balacious. I broke a filly not long back, and it's giving me sinus problems. Yeah, it's fun, isn't it? Yeah, it's making my ear fucking bunged up as well. It's lots of fun. Although it's not so bad now. It's been pretty shitty during the week. I've had some ear spray for it. It seems to be doing the job, but I know the feeling, mate. Yeah. Am I getting the missing link Bumblebee and Cliffjumper from UK Transformers Collector? Yes, I have them on pre-order. I should have got Optimus Prime on pre-order, but I didn't because I'm saving it for TFN, and I'm sure somebody at TFN will have it. And yes, I'll get a Missing Link Prime there because I really want to get it. And I really want both versions because I want when I sort my display out, and I keep saying it, and I keep been saying it for fucking years. But when I sort my display out, I want him in both vehicle mode, next to a G1 Prime in vehicle mode, next to a G1 Prime in robot mode, and Missing Link mode. You know what I mean? So I've got the best of both worlds there. It'd be quite a cool little sort of mirror thing going on. So I'll have the original G1 Prime one side with in robot mode, and then a G1 Prime in vehicle mode, and then the other side Missing Link in vehicle mode and Missing Link in robot mode. You know what I mean? So it looked quite cool. And then I'll put the Bumblebee and Cliffjumper there as well. So you beat TFN, excellent. UK Transformers Collector. Yes, I can't fucking wait. Yes, I have a small but sizable bank, and it's been added to all the time. So yeah, as we call it in the trade, bots, bros, and beers. The 3 Bs. You see? Yeah. So yeah, it's gonna be a good one. Greg Berger again. Greg Berger is always a laugh. He's always a good lad. And David K. Excellent. Yes, my dear Rampage, if you please. I enter these hallowed halls a conqueror. Yes. All right, I'll stop that now. But yeah, it's going to be... Oh, got 4 people watching. Yay. Hello to you. Hello to the newcomers. I'd like to get them all, but I'll ship bricks of gold first. Yeah, there is that. There is the thing. Now, this is the thing. Have you seen the Hot Wheels Optimus Prime that they brought out? It's something like $60. And it's about that big. Whereas G1 Prime is about that big. This is about that big, and it's £60, and it doesn't come with a trailer, right? It comes in a nice presentation box. But for £30 more, you can have the missing link one. You know what I mean? It just seems a bit illogical for me. You know, if it comes down in clearance, sure, I'll jump on it. If it's like 20, 30 quid, sure. But I'm not paying the money they're asking when for a little bit extra you can get the missing link Prime. You know what I mean? But yeah, and Tidal Wave's out as well. I noticed. I need him because I love Tidal Wave. I have the original Armada one, which I need to do a review on because I've got Megatron. I need to review both of those. But yeah, I do want that because my plan is to put him into, again, plans of the Obsidian Order. I want to put him into aircraft carrier mode and have all the Armada Seeker jets on it. It'd look fucking awesome. There we go. Yeah, I passed on the Hot Wheels Prime. I got the Anime Missing Link Prime. Yeah, it is nice. Sammy! Hello, sir. Thank you. Yeah, he said congrats to me, 1,000 subs. Yeah, cheers, Sammy. I hope you're there in August, bud. It'd be nice to see you. I haven't seen you for a while. Yeah, so it's the Missing Link Prime is just beautiful. But the Hot Wheels one, like I say, if it had been at a reasonable price, I'd have jumped all over it, no problem. And if it come with a trailer and things, because the irony is they are releasing him as a proper Hot Wheels truck, you know, in scale with the cars, and that comes with a trailer, you know. They're releasing Bumblebee as well. Now, if they give me a Jazz Prowl, Blue Streak, Smokescreen, Mirage, well, basically all the cars, and I'll be very happy indeed. I'll be very happy, you know. Yes, Sammy. Yes, good lad. He'll be there in August. Yes, it'd be nice to see you, son. Nice to see you. Yeah. The band is getting back together. Yes, it's all good. All good. Sorry, I thought there was a spider there. I saw one fucking crawling down here the other night. I was watching TV, and you could just see these spindly legs coming down like this all the way along. Fucking one of them tiny little bodies with real long spindly legs, you know. And I went, right, you gotta go outside. Sorry. Got 5 people watching. Cool. Oh, get a message here everywhere. Yeah. So yeah. I'm well, apart from things that are going wrong, I'm actually enjoying myself at the moment. You know, I'm actually having a good time. I'm trying not let things get to me. Yes, they are. You know, I've had a few missteps and hospital trips and stuff like that, but I'm trying not to let those things get to me. You know what I'm saying? So positive mental attitude, as they say. You see? Yeah. So I'll be the famous YouTuber. Yes, I'll be asking me at TFN to sign autographs. It is the dream. I'm not narcissistic, even a little bit, am I? No, it'd be so much fun. So, yeah. Come on, who's got more questions? I want questions. Ask me anything. You know, but yeah, it's going to be good. Yeah, it's going to be great to see everybody. I am looking forward to that more than anything else. And while I was sat in hospital, I actually thought I wasn't going to make it, let alone to TFN. You know what I'm saying? UK Transformers Collector. Is that liking the new look of the film? New look of Transformers 1? Now, I'm going to go see it. I think is it September it comes out, September 22nd or 3rd or something like that. I have my reservations, I'll be honest, because I've been burnt with all the Bay movies. Bumblebee and Rise of the Beasts are the best live action movies, but you're not going to beat the 86 movie. No fucking way. and I've moved them. Where did I move them to? Oh, excuse me. I've moved them. I can't figure where they are. But no, I'm looking forward to it. But like I say, the thing that annoys me about it, I mean, all right, I've just seen the trailer, is this whole thing of making Bumblebee a badass. Now, I like G1 Bumblebee. He has done badass things, but I like him because he's the little brother of the other Autobots, and he tries hard, and he tries to do the right thing, and and that makes him more adorable. It's like he knows he's the weakest. He knows he's not the fastest Autobot, and he knows that he's not the strongest. He knows that, but it's this thing. It's like, oh, my nickname is Badassatron, but it's pronounced Badassatron. I'm like, fuck off, right? And I was having this discussion with Chris America's Ass yesterday, in fact, about it, and it was basically, I think it's going to be good, but I have reservations. I don't want to go into it too much, but I think it's just, I don't like the Optimus Prime Megatron dynamic either in the trailers. I mean, I know there's supposed to be brothers and all that, and friends and all that, but I kind of wanted it to be more of, he doesn't know Megatron personally until much later, until he becomes Optimus Prime, sort of, maybe. So I've got a horrible wispy hair right in my fucking face, haven't I? Yeah, maybe it'll grow on me when I'm in the cinema. Who knows? It's just that thing of, it's just that thing of, it's something new. I get that. But I also feel like this film isn't really directed at me, because when I went to see the 40th anniversary, which was amazing, I love that, sit on the big screen watching me big fucking robots being G1, it was amazing. Looking forward to Star Trek 3, the Search for Spock, in, I think it's the end of June it's out, I want to say. So I saw Wrath of Khan in cinema, and I'm going to see Search for Spock as well. Yeah, anyway. So, yeah, when I went to see it, the whole cinema groaned at the 2 minutes of airspark and then the trailer. And it was just kind of like, oh, yeah, this is not your audience. And speaking about that, I'll get onto that real quickly. Enjoyed the presentation of it. It was great. But Hasbro really missed a trick with that. They could have advertised the new toys, the Skybound book, which I haven't read yet, so no spoilers. It's on the list. My local comic shop has it for me. I need to go pick it up. Advertising Hasbro Pulse and all that, and the Pulse streams and the YouTube channel and all that, they should have done that, and they didn't, and it felt like a missed opportunity for me. So, because if it was me doing it, I'd be blasting as much as my stuff everywhere. But there you go. And I've had some super chats, not super chats. Yes, yeah. I'm not really digging Keegan Michael KSB. No, me neither. It's not fit. It's not a fitting voice for the character at all. You're right. It's really not. And I don't think Chris Hemsworth is for. And Megatron, it just, even before he becomes Megatron, just, it doesn't seem right. The voices don't seem right. But I'm not casting this thing, am I? So I don't have a say. Balicious, 86 forever, balls to the rest, yeah. 86 forever. Sorry, old man. Crisis. I'm right there. Yeah. Oh, yeah, because it's the best fucking movie. Steve, you all right? Hi, mate. How are you doing these days? Hope the lungs are better. Congrats on 1K. Yeah, my lungs are much better. They're still fucked beyond belief, but they feel a lot better. I'm no longer gasping for breath anymore. Because I've got some really good fucking tablets, which I need to actually remind me. I need to order them tomorrow. In fact, I'll order them tonight when I finish this live stream. So, yes, I need to order those. Thanks for reminding me. But yeah, I am feeling much better. Really, honestly, much better. I can walk farther. I can go up and down the stairs with no issue. I can go on a night out and no issue, So it's, now I've said that, I'm it's so psychosomatic, I think. Excuse me. Oh, shit. Excuse me. Sammy, really seems like airspark is meant with so much apathy at the moment, which is very unfortunate. It is, and it's because of the whole, I'm not getting into it here, but it's the whole current trend, shall we say. The reason why things like Doctor Who, Star Trek, Star Wars aren't doing very well, that's been laced into it, and I don't like that, and it needs to stop today. Anyway, that's all I'm going to say about it. That's Steve A again. That's it, mate. My lungs are totally screwed at the moment. Asthma is kicking my ass. Living off inhalers. Right. Oh yeah. Actually, let me just grab one of these. There it is. Sorry. Back again. If you can get your doctor to get you one of these are fucking wonderful. I take these twice a day. It's Symbicort, and these have steroids in them, and they are much better than the blue inhalers, because I was sucking those dry before, and I mean I had these as well, but I'm only taking these now, and I'm on Moleculist as well, and that stops the triggers. So if you can get onto those and one of these, it's a weird thing actually. You take it off and you twist it back and forth, and it don't taste of anything, and it doesn't it doesn't taste of anything, and you don't know if you're taking it, but you know because you breathed it in. But and it's good. Yeah, so if you can get one of those, my advice. I'll put that back down there so I don't forget it. Right, there we go. Yeah, asthma's fucking bullshit, isn't it? It really is. Right, where did I put it? Here it is. There it is. Now this, I'm sure I've shown this to you before. This is one of my prized possessions. I'm gonna upset a lot of people now. I'm gonna take it out of here. This is my G1. This is the Metrodome release. It's the one with Chris McFeely's commentary on it, who has signed the book as well. This has got all my G1 signatures on it. This is just absolutely fucking awesome. It's one of my favourite things in the whole world. Never in a million years would I ever thought I'd meet anyone from the film, let alone Hal Rail, Sue Blue, Dan Gilvezan, Greg Berger, Frank Welker, Peter Cullen, Michael Bell, Stan Bush, Paul Harding, and Michael McConaughey, even though he's technically not in the movie, but I just wanted him to sign that as well. Yeah, so that is one of my prized possessions. I'm going to have to start getting them to sign the back of it. Oh, there we go. Because I'm running out of space. Yeah, and the mighty Mr. McFeely has signed the book as well. There we are. If you're not subscribed to to Chris McFeely, go subscribe. His basic stuff is really fucking good. Yeah, so much better than I. But yeah, that's one of my favourite versions of the movie. I have every UK release of it so far. We've got the 4K one and all that. I'm just rewatching all the Batman movies at the moment as well, which is pretty cool. God, I didn't realise how good Batman Returns is. I watched it recently, and the soundtrack is just amazing. I listened to it on Spotify. It's just so fucking good. Yeah, it's really fucking good. Anyway, yeah, so cheers, mate. I'll look into it. It's Steve A again. Cheers, mate. I'll look into it. My dad has COPD. He also has these fancy inhalers too. Yeah. Luckily, I don't have COPD, and it's shit when everyone's got it. I know. Hope he's well. Anyway, enough to talk about that. Glad you finally made it to 1,000 after all these years of effort. Yes, absolutely yes. It's been a slog, but I've got there. You know, I'm not quite Mr. Beast yet, but you know. I saw the top of Fuse. I saw the top of Fuse head once. Yeah. Theo's not coming this year, unfortunately. He's doing, I believe, Bloodstock. instead, because his band's doing really well. I haven't actually listened to them yet. They are on Spotify actually. It's called Rogue Limb. I really keep meaning to. Do you know what? I'm gonna fucking find them now. I'm not gonna put it up on here because I get copyright straight to oblivion. But I will. So I remember when I'm gaming later. Rogue Limb. Yeah, there we go. Rogue Limb. There's our boy Theo. I don't know if you can see it there. There he is. Yes, so we'll get that listened to. Yeah, so I mean, good luck, Theo. If you're not watching this, but good luck. If you've got a Bloodstock, check out Rogue Limb. I get messaged by every fucker in the universe now. I'm doing this. Sorry. Oh, it's my emails. eBay. Sweet. I've just bought another thing off eBay. But that's a surprise for another day. Yes. Yeah. So, yeah, Theo's a good lad. He really is a good lad. He does some great videos. I mean, I'm not quite Theo levels yet. I'm not jealous of him, even a little bit. No. No, he's a good lad, Theo, yeah. Yeah, it's going to be a shame he's not going to be there this year, but he's got bigger and better things to do, hasn't he? So good luck to you. Well done, and I hope you do well. Yes. So yeah, there's only 2 people in. Who's left? Come on, I want some questions. Come on. Oh, here we go. Belisha, I always wanted to say hello. He seemed laser focused on a box of Beast Wars figures. Yeah. The thing with you is because he's so well known, he can't get away from that, if that makes sense. So he's always got people around him, and it's kind of because they don't know the person Theo, they see YouTuber Theo, if that makes sense. So yeah, he's always got hundreds of people around him. So yeah, it's a bit of a, you just got to try and catch him when you can, and like I said, I've got to know him over the years, and he's a good lad. He really is. Once you get to know him and actually talk about stuff, he's all right. Because it's sort of like, because he does this as a professional job, and it's sort of like he wants some separation from it as well, So I understand where he comes from. So, I mean, that'll be me, won't it, soon? But I'm quite the narcissist. I'll be like, yes, I am SoundwaveSG1. You introduce your long pigs. Come and talk to me, So yeah, so. Yeah, so I would like to get some more Beast Wars figures. I love Beast Wars. I've got loads of them. They're just on a pile on that shelf there. I need to sort them out. I've got some really rare ones as well, like Magmatron. My Magmatron is a Beast Wars. Is it Beast Wars Neo? Beast Wars Second? I can never remember. But Beast Wars, one of the Beast Wars is Neos. I'll say Neo. I think it is Neo actually. Not the Beast Machines reissue of him or release of him. It's an original one. I'm quite happy with that. It's actually the Korean one, if I remember rightly. The Sodacom one. Or am I thinking of something? Might be thinking of something else, actually. I'm not quite sure. But yeah, Beast Wars there's some great figures. And I really want, and I keep passing on it every year. And fucking Nick Davidson and Toyfio always manage to get at least one Taku tank. So I need to get one at some stage. With Icard, with that's the reprint of, is it Claudio, I want to say? Yeah, it's called Icard instead of Picard. Would have been quite cool. Yeah, Captain Jean-Luc Icard, But yeah, there's some great figures in Beast Wars. If you're on the fence about it, just fucking get a couple. They're fucking great. And they're not, well, this is the thing. A few years ago, I'd have said they're not dear. You can get carded figures for about 10 to 15 quid. Now you're looking at about 50 to 60 quid on card. So the price on Beast Wars figures has just gone up all of a sudden. But there have been quite a few reissues. If you get down to game, they've got a few down to a £5, so it's worth having a look. Yeah, so I mean, the one I got was Iguanas, I want to say. Now it was marked up at £27, and if I paid 27 quid for him, I'd have been a little bit annoyed. But because I only paid £5, I'm quite happy with it. It's a really nice little figure for a £5 all day. But for 27 quid, I think Hasbro were asking originally. I'm like, no, tenner at most. You know what I mean? There's not even 20 quid worth of plastic in it, you know what I'm saying? So there we go. I just want the Transmetal Megatron, but he's not here yet. Is that the roller skate T-Rex, or is that the Dragon one? Because I still haven't got the Dragon one. Excellent. Yes. The one which has gold plastic, so be careful. Yes. But then saying that, I've had mine since, I want to say 2002, and he's fine. I found him and Optimus Primal, and Transmetal Pterosaur and Air Razor in a little sweet shop just up the road. And they never got any more in, because I went in and bought what they had there, and they were down to like £3 and £4. I'm like, fucking mine. And the lady went, oh, your kids are going to love them. I went, what kids? These are for me. And this is honestly true. I'm not even bullshitting this, right? There, I was sorting the shelves out there a long time ago, and I've got all my figures on the floor, right? And I'm going through them and transforming them and dusting them and stuff. Put Megatron on the shelf, because I'd sort of split my Beast Wars shelf. It's expanded since then, but at the time, I had one side, which was Maximals, the other side, which was Predacons, and I just set it up the Predacon side, and, the Maximal side, and I kid you not, Optimus Primal's gun, the Transmetal one, not the Optimal Optimus, the Transmetal one, right? I couldn't believe it with my eyes. I just, I sat on my bed, so I just have a bit of a break. And as I sat down, the fucking gun fired and hit Megatron in the face and knocked him down. I couldn't believe it. And you think I'm bullshitting, it's honestly true. Dragonmon, yeah, I need that. Yeah, I need that. Really awesome. Yeah, it's the only thing Beast Wars Grail I am after at the minute, because, like I say, a lot of the Beast Wars stuff is reasonably easy to get hold of. I say reasonable. You know what I mean? It's some are harder than others, obviously, but I mean, it's not impossible to find some of the rarest stuff in Beast Wars. Whereas, like G1, if you're looking for a Grandus or a, Diatlas, they are like rocking or shit to find, you know? And a Black Zarak, although I own one, he's up there next to a Star Saber. Yes, I have Power Masterpiece Star Saber just here. Yeah. Oh shit, there we go. Yeah, I need the Dragon one as well. But be careful though, because the way if it's boxed, the way it's packaged in box, because he's got some like rubber parts in his dragon neck, because of the gimmick in it, because you can move his head around. Because of the way it's packaged, if it stayed in the box quite some time, the head has a tendency to stay in that position, even when you manipulate it around. But I mean, I think blast with a hairdryer, if the rubber hasn't deteriorated, that is, because that can happen too. Just blast it with a hairdryer, not too hot, and it should free it up a bit. Oh shit. Yeah, so I've only got 3 people in. I was expecting at least 100, maybe. Yeah. Come on, ask me some more questions. I like questions. It makes me think of stuff, because I can't quite think of stuff off the top of my head. I can, but not in this instance. Yeah, I do want some more Beast Wars figures. Some of the early stuff as well I'm missing. I've got most of the Transmetals. There's a few here and there I ain't got, but and it's a lot of the. I'd like to get my hands on a T-Rex. You know, I also want the Legacy T-Rex as well, because then I'll have all 3 versions of them all. I've got Megatron, I've got Tyrannicon Rex for the Jurassic Park one. Oh, that's the other thing I want, is the other Jurassic Park crossover set with the Jeep and the Dilophosaurus. So I like the crossovers. They've been really good. Apart from the X-Jet, which I was going to do a review of, because X-Men 97 was just on Disney Plus. Really good show. There's a few bits and I kind of was a little bit cringy. But the actual toy itself is garbage. That's the only one I don't like. Because it is one of those, because it's a jet. It's a jet with a robot underneath, and some of the parts just don't want to quite fit into place. And the little tiny wings on the outside don't like to stay on. he's in a box right now, you know. So yeah, it's a shame because the DeLorean was fantastic. The XO1 was just as fantastic. The Jurassic Park set was great as well. Don't have the Stranger Things one, and I don't have the horror movie ones, which I really want to get hold of. Is it the Dracula and the Frankenstein? I want to get hold of those. Although they missed an absolute trick, because the Dracula one is it's a remold of Titan's Return Rat-Bat, but they removed the headmaster gimmick. Now, they should have kept it and called the headmaster Lugosi. Would have been perfect. You know, but there it is, you know. Would have been absolutely perfect. Yeah. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles one looks really good. People are going, I don't like it. And I'm, well, shut up and let me buy 4 then. You know? Because I want all 4 turtles would be nice. You know, you can make them into any turtle you like, and they come with, and one comes with all the weapons. So I'm going to get 4 and make, because you've got to have all 4 boys there, haven't you? Really. Now, I would like to see them do Airwolf. I would like to see them do Kit from Knight Rider, the A-Team van, which all you need to do is slightly remold and retool Studio Series Ironhide, you know, and it's right there, you know, and call him Pitiful. Kit from Knight Rider would be good. Car as well, easy repaint there. You just put grey paneling around the outside, boom. I'm trying to think of 80s vehicles, really. The General Lee from Dukes of Hazzard, but the Confederate flag might be an issue, but Toy Hacks would sort that, so that's no problem. Yeah, the General Lee. Street Hawk would be a good one. Automan's car. The Enterprise D. Yes. The Enterprise D is an 80s vehicle. 1987, we saw this for the first time. I'd like to see one of these, please. As a Transformer would be nice. And it's a bit dusty. Yeah, so, yeah, Enterprise D would be a good one. But the chances of that happening next to nil, unfortunately, but it would be nice, you know. The Marvel, because they've already done crossovers before. They did the Marvel and the Star Wars ones, which were awful. Because they made them look... See, the Marvel ones were better than the Star Wars ones, because the Star Wars ones, I believe, because it was still owned by George Lucas then, George Lucas had said, or at least Lucasfilm said, if you're doing them, they have to look like Star Wars characters rather than having new Autobots and Decepticons, if that makes sense. Now, you said Lego Enterprise D. Let me just show you something. I'm having real trouble spelling blue at the moment. Yes, you're going to like this. You're going to like this a lot when I find it, because I plan on getting one of these at some stage to do a video on. There you go. A company called Blue Bricks, which I believe is a German company, have the Star Trek license, and they have done pretty much everything Star Trek you can get. Hang on a minute. Get off. They've done the Type F shuttlecraft, the Enterprise E. You can get Data, Sisko, Quark, 7 of 9, Q, Kirk, Gemini Attack Ship, Enterprise, Excelsior, Thunderchild, the Daniel class Runabout, Stargazer, Vija, Scimitar, Gemini Battleship, Equinox, Raven, Botany Bay, NX-01 Shuttlepod, a Tricorder, Hyperspray, Locutus, Wharf, NXO1, Picard's Ready Room Painting, Gemini Attack Ship, Maquis Raider, Enterprise C, Nebula Class, Enterprise either smaller ones, bigger one, Cloak, Defiant, Borg Cube, you name it, Voyager, Delta Flyer, Romulan Bird of Prey, Klingon Bird of Prey, Phoenix, D-Derelict's Warbird, the Defiant, Deep Space Nine. Oh, they've done fucking a lot of the ships. And they're not too dear, actually, as well. When you convert... now, let me see. Let me work this out. So, they do different size scales, obviously. So, Voyager here is, I believe, the small one. It's 599 pieces. It's 34 euros, which I believe is about... I think it's about 40, 50 quid-ish. So, it's not too dear. So, it's about on par on Lego prices, basically. It's about that sort of price. So I will be getting those after TFN, build some Lego spaceships. I might even throw a few Star Wars ships in there as well. Because, I mean, I like Lego a lot, but the problem I've got is I don't have room for my Transformers. So if I start getting Lego, I don't even have room for fucking these ships either. I've only got a few on display. If I start getting Lego, there will be no space for me. So yeah, but I do plan on doing them because those ships. You see, no, the thing is, with Star Wars, a lot of those ships can translate to Lego quite easily, whereas Star Trek, because most of the ships are rounded, they've got rounded edges, and you've got a saucer section. You know, let me just get the Enterprise D again, which is right here. Here we go. So that shape is going to be very difficult to translate into Lego. You know, you've got your deflector dish, you've got your nacelles that are funny shapes. So that is a very difficult shape to convert to Lego, you know? So I can see why I think maybe Lego haven't done Star Trek in the past. I mean, Hasbro tried with the Creo stuff with the 2009 movie, and they were just awful. Awful. I mean, a runabout would be quite an easy one to translate because it's mostly sort of angled parts, so I think you'd be able to get away with that a bit easier. And shuttlecraft would be easy to do, but Galaxy-class starships, Intrepid-class starships would be quite hard to pull off. But it looks like blue bricks. Looks like blue bricks have done it, so that's all right. I've got a Level Technic Mercedes F1 car. It's massive and literally have nowhere to put it. It's just sat on the floor next to my TV unit. Funny enough, I actually got for free because Lego made a mistake, and 190 quid set. Nice. My dad, who's not a toy collector at all, he bought himself the Technic Porsche 998, that one. Took him 2 weeks to build it, and he had to put the engine in and suspension and things, and he's got that downstairs, which is pretty cool. Yeah, and he's never been one for that. He just all of a sudden went, I want to build Lego. I was like, all right. So yeah. So I'd like to get some more Lego, but it's just finding places. I've got a few of the little sets. I've got a Lego Batman somewhere. I think he's put away actually. He has put away. I've got a couple of Star Wars ones. You know, the Microfighter ones? I've got... that was one of those bags. You know, the poly bags they give away. I got a First Order TIE Fighter. It came out when Force Awakens came out. They were giving them out at Entertainer when I used to work there. If you spend so much on Lego, you got one of those free. And at the end of the day, there was some left over, and I went, can I have one of those? And my boss went, here, have 2 or 3. I went, sweet, I'll give them to my niece and nephew. So they were happy with that. So that was, so I got some with a TIE Fighter in around the house, which was pretty cool. Nolsey. Hello, Nolsey. Hey, man, congrats on 1,000 subs. You're welcome. You're very much welcome. It's been a long road, but yeah, got there. You know, consistency equals victory. You should remember that catchphrase. You know, Ultra Magnuses rather than, you know, I can't deal with this now. Yeah, consistency equals victory. Or least a victory, something like that. So yeah, Steve A. I don't talk about the JJVS track about. No. It is fucking awful. Although out of the three, Beyond was the best one, because I think he only produced it. You know, but yeah, why they need to change the design of the Enterprise to make it like a fucking sports car, I don't know. And it's supposed to, right, so if you say the Enterprise D is like that, the JJ Enterprise is like that, so why it needs to be fucking almost twice as big as the Enterprise D, I don't know. But the thing is, though, with it is they just scaled up the CG model, so you actually look at the people inside, they're actually 10 feet tall. You know, it would work out that they would be 10 feet tall. They just scaled the model up. They didn't, act properly scale it. They just scaled the CGI render of it. So yeah, Steve A. Conscience brings victory and consistency is life. No, isn't that the umbrella logo? The umbrella motto. Watched Ultra Magnus in basketball last night. Oh yeah. Robert Stack's in that, isn't he? Yeah, I forgot about that. Oh, I ain't seen that movie in years and years. Oh, thanks for that. I have to crack that off. Do you know, I don't think I have it on DVD or Blu-ray. I must rectify this immediately. Yeah, I'm sure I can find it on some streaming platform somewhere. I ain't seen basketball in fucking, oh man, must be 20 years. Easy. You know. Mike M. GG on the 1K subs, dude. Thank you. Yes, I am so chuffed. Parodying the Gemini motto. Right, yeah, okay. The Gemini motto is you say your name and your rank. So, for example, you say, I am third a Metaclan, and I am dead. We go into battle to reclaim our lives. This we do gladly for the Dominion, for we are Jem'Hadar. Victory is life. There we are. And then O'Brien comes out with, I am Chief Miles Edward O'Brien, and I'm very much alive, and I intend to stay that way. And Sisko goes, Amen, let's go. So The Death is the episode, season 4. That's a really good episode. Yes, that's a very good episode. Sort of a sequel to the TNG episode Contagion. Yes, it's there. Yeah, O'Brien just, yeah, I did say it back, yeah. And Miles Edward O'Brien are very much alive, and they tend to stay that way. Yeah, you learn a lot of. That's the first appearance of Wayoon as well, who is Ratchet in Transformers Prime, and also in one of my favourite movies, which is not on this stack. It's on the stack downstairs. The Reanimator. Fucking love that movie. Yeah, it's on the stack downstairs. It's so I've got like fucking stacks of DVD fucking all over the house. Yeah, because I'm obsessed with movies. I love movies. I love to critique movies. You know, so and my collection will put HMVs to shame. I've got a fucking stack behind me all just piled up here. And I've got somewhere to put. I need somewhere to put them as well. So you know, where are we? We're meant to be getting the Voyager dock this year. It's since any updates on it. Oh yeah, the To the Journey or something it's called, isn't it? Because if it's anything like What We Leave Behind, it should be very good. What We Leave Behind was just amazing, and at the end of that, I was crying my fucking eyes out. You know what I mean? And to see some of the CGI shots in HD, I don't know if they redid them or not, or just upscaled them. Either way, those battle shots just look fucking beautiful. And even the makeup and stuff as well. And it's just like, they're not ever going to release it on Blu-ray. which is a fucking, you know, in 1080p blue, in 4K Blu-ray, which is a fucking absolute crime against humanity. That it's a crime against the universe, because it just looks fantastic, you know. But they said something stupid like the first 3 seasons would be fine. It's just when it gets to the CGI stuff later in the seasons would be hard to recreate. And I'm like, well, you don't have to recreate it, just make it look nicer, you know, upscale it or something. I don't know. And of course, I don't think the files exist for that anymore. I think for some of the battles they do, but they fucking did them all for the end battle anyway, which really annoyed me. So yeah, so chats. It's a shame every Brooks didn't want to take part in it. It makes him sad to see Renee and Aaron. Yeah. They hit me hard when they died. Yeah. Because Aaron Eisenberg was only 10 years older than me, you know, so it kind of hit home a bit, you know. Especially when I think the week he died, they just done a mission on Star Trek Online with him in it, and it really fucking, you know, I was like, oh no. Yes, and yes, with CBS would actually remaster it in 4K. People want that shit. They do, but they said, I believe somebody said somewhere that even if every Deep Space Nine fan, every Star Trek fan bought it, it would still be a flop. And I'm like, but that's not why you remaster these things. You want to, I would fucking buy it, no problem. I would spend fucking 300 quid on a fucking beautiful box set with every episode in it, you know? So I've got everything else. Yeah, I've got Enterprise, I've got the TNG, I've got the movies, I've got the original series, you know, so just fucking give me Deep Space Nine and Voyager. Come on, that's all I want. They're the only 2 series I don't have. Well, I have Deep Space Nine on DVD, and I have Voyager on DVD, but I want them on 4K Blu-ray. You know. Yeah, he did have health problems, yeah, and that's why his growth had stunted. That's why that's why he, you know, could play Ferengi, basically. Yeah, it was a transplant that went wrong, and they couldn't find an adequate donor for him, could they, as well? Which is all of a shit, and it's American fucking healthcare system's bullshit. So, yeah, God rest your soul, Aaron, and you too, Renee. But yeah, Avery Brooks, yeah, he's very private. He does do conventions. Actually, a good documentary to watch is the Captain's one with Shatner. He sees all the captains, including Chris Pine. I'm saying one about the film. Chris Pine is quite a good actor. So, and his dad was in an episode of Voyager as well. He played the Akatiri magistrate, the one who says to Janeway, "Well, we've arrested you lads, and you're not getting them back, so please fuck off." You know, that guy. Yeah. Ninja Ball Reviews. Hi up as well. Stopping by to give you a like and a wave. Hey, how are you doing, sir? Yeah, I just wanted to do a live stream because I'm just sort of kind of celebrating the fact that I've got 1K subscribers now. 4K, I'm talking about DVD, Blu-rays again. You know, so yeah. I just thought I'd just throw this out there and just ramble on about shit, you know, because that's what these live streams are all about, aren't they? Yeah. So if you've got any questions, come on, shoot me some questions, please. But yeah, as I was saying, yeah, Steve, get the Captain's Watch. I believe it's on. I think it's on Amazon, on Netflix. If it's not there, it's definitely on Amazon Prime. And Trouble on the Bridge is a good one as well. With they told you why season 1 of Next Generation is shit, because it is shit. There's a couple of good episodes mixed in there, but overall it's crap. And it tells you about the relationship between Gene Roddenberry and his lawyer, Richard Mayslish. And Gene was like, you can't have stories about this. The crew have to get on. There can't be any conflict. This, that, and the other. So it was kind of, yeah, how Next Generation got out of season 1 is a miracle. And I'm glad it did, because it's a fucking fantastic show. And it's what made Star Trek popular. But yeah, Trouble on the Bridge is a great documentary to watch. You've seen it, yeah. Yeah, I think it was about that, but around about then. I think it's between '09 and Into Darkness. Yeah. But yeah, I do like that one. That was really good. Actually, it's about a nap. It's been a long day. Taking about half an hour to help the sanity situation. I find having power naps can be worse. I mean, you do you, sir, but I tend to find if I fall asleep, if I don't do, I'm unemployed right now, but due to medical reasons. But I found that when I was working, because I used to work very fucking hard, and I'd come home and fall asleep in the chair and wake up, an hour later, and I felt worse than if I'd just stayed awake. So I tend to stay awake as long as I can, and then when I'm actually properly tired, that's when I go to bed. I have nana naps, like I say, it's not good, So, but you do you, whichever works for you is the thing, isn't it? So anyway, thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you soon. So yeah. Okay, right, fair enough. No, because you do each to their own, isn't it? You do you. I'm not gonna. But what? I can't see what that says because there's a fucking heart in the way. Bunghole at 1 a.m. What does that mean? You're going to sleep at 1 a.m.? Is it 1 a.m. where you are? Because it's just gone 10 o'clock here. It's nearly 10:05. Okay then. So yeah. Oh, 6 people watching. Woo! Yes. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, what we're talking about? Oh, Star Trek documentaries. Yeah. If you can, like I say, get hold of it. If you can get to see Trouble on the Bridge, it was really informative, and you kind of go, oh, it all makes sense now, so that was a good one. I really need to get back into my Star Trek reviews. Like I say, there's a few of these I haven't done yet, and they're all on here actually. I've got me Vidian Cruiser, Organ Bank to do. I've got quite a few to do actually. It's just I've got out of the habit of doing them because it was the whole Eagle Moss collapsing sort of took the plasma out of the cells, and because I'd ordered a lot of stuff, and I suddenly got a refund for it all, kind of like I said, took the plasma out of the cells. It really fucking annoyed me, and then it was like. Tried ringing him up and found out what was going on, and then it was like that recorded message going, "Oh, Eagle Moss has ceased production." I'm like, "What?" So yeah, that's why I sort of stopped doing it. I mean, I've got the Caretaker. I did the Caretaker's Array was the last one I did, and that was not yesterday, a few months ago. So yeah, Bunghole is a brilliant live action at 1 a.m. It's all good because morning Cybertron. Good morning, Cybertron. Right, okay. So you're going to go and watch a better YouTuber than me. Thanks, lads. No, I'm only joking. No worry. So I've been watching a lot of Open Bar with The Critical Drinker at the minute. That's been really good. And they're documenting, Hollywood's collapse right now. And Doctor Who's collapse, this new season of Doctor Who is fucking dreadful. Absolutely dreadful. I mean, the first episode is Space Bit talking babies. I'm like, get fucked. Second episode, drag queen. I'm like, come on, really though? I mean, I'll be honest. The actual character wasn't bad, but the acting was just a bit over the top, right? And then you've got the Beatles in episode, and you don't have a Beatles song, and that song and dance at the end was just awful. And then the Stephen Moffat one, I'm like, this is awful as well. I'm sorry, Stephen. I'm sorry, everybody involved. This is bullshit. So I haven't watched the next one. And apparently I'm not missing much either. So that's my little brief on Doctor Who. I stopped watching. No, I tell a lie. I hadn't stopped watching. I watched all of Jodie Whittaker. I quite like her as a doctor. I just wish he got better scripts. It's the reason why Capaldi left, because he's my favourite of the New Who, of all the new Doctors, but he left because he wasn't getting good scripts. And the fact that when there was on hiatus, he couldn't do other acting jobs, and that's why he left, basically. So, and I missed him he was filming in Hull, and I missed him by 27 minutes. Because we're filming the film, is it David Copperfield? And I went looking at the sets, and I thought they were taking them down. There's a lot of vans there and stuff like that, and they had all the set up like a London street, of like 1890 or whatever it was. And I thought they were taking them down. There's all vans there and people moving stuff about. And I waited around for nearly an hour, and I thought, he's not going to show. I think they've stopped filming for the day or whatever. And then I got in town, finished what I was doing in town, and then I'm on the bus. And I remember, because I looked at my phone, and it just turned like 3 o'clock. And then at 3:27, I'm on the bus, and my friend of mine, she was in town with their little lad, and she took a picture of him, and I went, fuck! But yeah. So like I say, I stayed with it, and this new guy, sorry, awful. Oh, where we go. It's got some more thingy. A gift from me. It's a cool model. Yeah, thank you. We should start reviews, but I get it too. Yeah, I do plan to redo them, starting with issue 1 and going through everything again. Because my plan is, now I've got better at editing, I was gonna delete them all off and redo them, but they're all stacked up there for the moment. So it's kind of, I will get there. So stay tuned, basically. How much new fares? Good, thank you. I'm off all cheese off, put to a nap. All right, well, have a nice sleep, have a good one. And we'll chat soon. So yeah, so see you at Ninja Ball Reviews. I will check you out as well. Yes, we should do that. Yeah. I have controls. But no. Yeah. So the new, like I said, the podcast I've been watching recently have been Critical Drinker and Nerdrotic and Heel vs. Babyface. Been watching a lot of them, and they're quite entertaining, quite honestly. And they're just watching the decline of Hollywood just explode around its ears. And what makes it worse is that Hollywood don't seem to realise it's happening. They keep putting flop after flop after flop, and going, well, it's your fault for not coming to see the film. And it's like, well, no, because, you're just shoveling out shit and nobody wants to watch, And then what happens is a little movie from Japan comes along called Godzilla, and it's a great movie. I haven't seen it yet. I'm waiting for it to come out on Blu-ray, and I'm going to get it and watch it because it's one of those films that came out at Christmas, and it was just really busy around Christmas time, and I just didn't get a chance to see it. In fact, the only thing I've seen this year, apart from Ghostbusters, it was the Transformers 40th anniversary, and I'm off to see. I missed Phantom Menace. I didn't even know it was opening in the UK. I've got it on DVD, Blu-ray somewhere down there, and then I'm going to go watch Star Trek 3. They're re-releasing all the Spider-Man movies as well, so I'm going to go watch them. Raymond T, hello, sir. Don't worry, guys. It's just talking. It's just Tony talking a long way around to say how superior. Yes, it is. Yes, I should have just come on and said I'm superior, and unchrasmatic as well. Yeah. So I'm just eject. But I don't know. He always managed to get me with that. Can't wait to see you in August, sir. It's going to be good again. Yeah, if you've got more stuff on your hard drive, I'll bring mine and you can put more stuff on it. Great. So, yes. So I'm teetering around 4 views, which is nice. Yes, it might stop putting cassettes on my chest. Yeah, it might help my lungs. I ain't got any up here, haven't I? Oh, yes, I do. Right. Controversy time. I have Frenzy. Yes, this is Frenzy. Masterpiece Frenzy. Yes. And he is Frenzy, and he's dusty as well. And the red one is Frenzy in my house, and it's confirmed in the cartoon. So, Frenzy. In the first season, actually. Yes. Stay. Good boy. Yeah, so yeah. Yeah, so come on, I want some questions. Come on, hit me with some questions. Come on now. Yeah. I have one of these this soundboard from the 20th anniversary of Optimus Prime that came out. Oh, sorry, 25th anniversary of Optimus Prime that came out back in 2010, I want to say. 2009 would have been better, yeah, 2009. Yeah, with the Optimus Prime come with a soundboard, it does this. Autobots, transform and roll out. And then Megatron must be stopped, no matter the cost. And then I am Optimus Prime. Autobots, transform and roll out. That's all it does. But it's pretty cool. You can wear it as a badge as well. You've got a little clip there, so you can hang it on there if you so chose. And then walk around going, I am the coolest in the world because I can do this. You know, but there we are. And I just like to press it every once in a while. It's not permanently living there. When I get my missing link set up, it'll go there. So you know. What are my options about the 40th anniversary showing? I liked it, loved it. Because I could have stayed there and happily watched the entire season. Would have been great. I loved the script reading, was good. You know, it wasn't perfect, but you know, these lads, it was 40 years ago. These lads are in their 80s and stuff, so you know, I loved it. I tell you what, I would like to have seen more of the outtakes. If they'd have run that for a good 10 minutes, I'd have been very happy, or even more than that. So I'm hoping that they release this on DVD or Blu-ray with all those extras on it, because that would have been great. But as the show in itself, fine, absolutely fine with that. But as I've said, quite a few, script reading, not a voice recording, yeah. So there's going to be mistakes in there, you know, and it's fine. That didn't bother me, and I chuckled to myself a couple of times. But the guy doing Starscream, is it Frank Totaro? I think his name is. Fucking brilliant, actually. Even his Wheeljack, it wasn't quite Chris Latter's Wheeljack, but that didn't matter. It was fine. But yeah, the only thing that I'd really wish they'd got Victor Caroli to do, you know, many millions of years ago, the planet Cybertron, you know, would have been the icing on the cake. But you know, you can't have everything. But one thing I will say, it was a missed opportunity, because the audience groaned at the 2-minute section of F-Spark Season 2 and the Transformers 1 trailer. The audience, there was a collective, you know, like that. But they missed the opportunity. They could have come out and done a bit of the Hasbro Pulse going, these are the new toys. Go read the comic books. Or even advertised Hasbro Pulse to buy all the Transformer goods. Because, you know, there's a couple of kids in the theatre when I was there. So it could have been like really good advertising for it as well. But it seemed like a missed opportunity rather than a criticism, if that makes sense. But overall, loved it. Absolutely loved it. I thought it was great. I thought, you know, more of this. You know, it didn't have to be, like I say, if they did something with He-Man or Mask or Real Ghostbusters even would have been good. You know, I got you bastard. It's been buzzing around my face all day. More of that would be great. You know, like I say, Master of the Universe, Real Ghostbusters, Thundercats, Mask, you know, all those great 80s cartoons with fucking rocking fucking theme tunes. Pole Position would be a good one as well. Remedy again. Yep, I've known Frank through the Cybertron board. Met him back in 2015. He was super nervous at the time because he was about to interview Frank Welker at BotCon. Oh, yeah, of course he did. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I thought his name rang a bell. Yeah. It's why they're called straws. What? Tar Borelli, hello. Tony, congrats on the 1,000. Thank you. Yeah. I didn't think I'd ever get there, to be fair, quite honest. But I'm here now. Next step, 10,000. Then I get one of those lovely plaques. So, like, share, and subscribe. Yeah. So, yeah, I do have something planned for my 1,000 subscribers video. Although I haven't really planned, if that makes sense. I have an idea of when I got 1,000 what I was going to do, but I didn't think it'd come this quickly, so I haven't really planned it out yet. This week's videos are going to be, I'm going to have to upload one soon anyway. These weeks, it's going to be regular scheduled programming this week. Next week, I'm going to take a couple of days and really plan something. So next Saturday, which will be, let me just double check what date will that be? Next Saturday with the fest. So, no, that's this Saturday, isn't it? Oh, shit, fuck. Yes, it is. This Saturday is the fest. Next Saturday is the 8th. There we are. So the 8th of June. Half this year is gone already. Oh, my fucking word. So the 8th of June, I'll be something really special out there. So stay tuned. Yes. Why are they called straws? Are there also other elbows? What? Delicious. I don't know what you mean, because I only have 2 elbows. Or do you count all the elbows on all my figures I've got? Oh, please, not the band elbow, because they fucking suck. Anyway, stop. Raymond T, stop stroking Tony's ego. No, I like the ego stroking. Thank you. Continue. Yes. So, yeah. Oh yeah, I wonder where I put them. Oh, sorry, I'm miles away. Yeah. So come on, I want some questions. Questions. Come on, shoot me some questions, please. Yeah. So I'll just get rid of that one. There we go. Yeah, I don't know how do I integrate a. No, that's on Zoom. I'm still learning this whole live stream thingy. I've done a few before. Hopefully, I can get a kit when I get the right. I'm still not required. I'm still missing a few requirements to get monetization. But when I get that, I can do super chats. So if you'd like to, donate stuff, that'd be great too. I mean, I do have a Patreon. If you think I deserve a, I put it into the chat here. If you think I deserve it, then feel free to donate to my Patreon. There we are. So that'd be cool. Yes. I wonder if I can change the colour on that. 1 second. No, I don't think I can. No. Or can I? No, I can't. I was going to change it to blue. Soundwave being blue and all of the like. But anyway, yeah. So, yeah, I just didn't think I'd get this far, which is really awesome. Anyway, I'm thrown off. What was I talking about? Oh, the 40th anniversary. Yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed it. But like I say, it just felt like there's a missed opportunity. Hasbro could have done something really fucking special, with advertising, the new wave of toys, all the new studio series and stuff like that, and then, and then Hasbro Pulse and the Skybound comics, which I haven't read yet. I really need to read. Because I am in town again tomorrow, so I'm gonna stop into the comic shop, get that, go to pub, read it cover to cover. Actually, no, I might do that Friday. Yes, I'll do that Friday. No, Saturday. I'm in town Saturday. Do it Saturday. There we go. Busy week for me this week. Borelli. Okay. Question: what is the worst terrible Transformer toy you really love for reasons? Oh, that's got to be Pretender Classic Jazz and Pretender Classic Grimlock. They are fucking awful figures, but somehow I love them. Reasons. They are fucking awful figures. I absolutely love them though. They're just so stupid. Like Jazz, he's a Hot Wheels car that you just put the bonnet over his face and it's transformed, but you can't see over the bonnet. It sort of bonnet goes like that, covers his fucking face. Instead of having a double hinge and move it down, it won't be so bad. And Grimlock promises you Grimlock, and it doesn't deliver. They're just fucking garbage. But I fucking love it. I need Starscream and Bumblebee, but now I've seen them. Bumblebee seems to be the best one of the bunch. Starscream's 2. Jazz 3rd, Grimlock 4th. Why would he get more Decepticons? Why don't they give us a Thundercracker and a Skywarp as well? Don't know. But there we are. But yeah, they are fucking garbage figures. Garbage. Anything else that I hate but I love at the same time? Armada Sideswipe. That thing is just fucking it's shocking. But I love that as well. I got it for a steal. I got it for like £4 at TFN 2022. That thing is just garbage. But I fucking love that as well because of its shitness, I think. Okay. What happened to turn you this way? What, turn this way or turn that way? I don't know. The US started with some toy reveals commercials that we didn't get in Europe. No, we didn't. No, Bola, she's not to shut up. Just clarify, and then I know what you're talking about. Yeah, it seems like depending on what country you're in, depending on what you got as part of the 40th anniversary, I'd like to see. And what another thing that annoyed me is I couldn't buy the fucking the popcorn buckets and stuff. And they're going for stupid money on the secondary market right now, and I'm like, it's plastic cup, you know what I mean? And because I asked them when I went to see it, because I'd already booked my ticket online, and then when I went to see it, I said, have you got any plastic cups and that? And she went, no, I haven't got anything like that. And that's the other thing as well is, I went to View to see it, and here in the UK, and there was no posters for it anywhere, right? Absolutely no advertising for it at all. Now there was pictures of Fall Guy and War for the Planet of the Apes and something else, can't remember. But there was no posters for it anywhere, which is a massive fucking shame, right? However, Real, because View is in a shopping centre called Princess Keane Hall, and Real Cinema is in the shopping centre I used to work in called St Stephen's, which is also in Town Centre, where Entertainer is. They had posters up outside, because on outside they've got there's a Costa Coffee, and on the back of it is all the posters for the Real Cinema. They had the thing up, and I spoke to the guy because I know him from when I used to work at Entertainer, and somebody else has already got the fucking poster. I'm fucking annoyed, because I was going to see if I could steal a poster, but somebody else beat me to it. God damn it. It just seems like it wasn't. I mean, it was all advertised all over Facebook, but because of us Transformer nerds talking to each other about it and stuff like that. But to the average person who, say, maybe remembers it when there was a kid, or like the Bay films, the kids like Transformers, it seemed like it was like, oh, we'll put it on and hopefully somebody will come and watch it kind of attitude, rather than let's get everybody to watch it, you know? Oh, what's some questions? Yeah, we go. Okay. Why don't you buy Armada Predacon for a tenner when you had the chance? All good questions. Yes, I know. But it was the kind of back in the day when that thing came out, I have the mold already. I don't need it again. Honestly, true. What I said to myself when I saw it in Toys R Us, it was down to like about £6 as well. I'm like, but I've already got the mold. I'm fine, you know. And I passed on it like an idiot. There we are. Raymond T. What was really odd, I had to buy my tickets online via the American website to get my tickets for here in Amsterdam. How does that make sense? No, it doesn't make sense, because I bought my ticket straight off View's website. You know, the View Cinema website. I don't know, that's weird. That's weird, mate. Question, Ty Borelli. Question, what's your earliest memories of Transformers? Mum buying Thundercracker from Woolworths in 1980 something. I'm old. Well, Thundercracker had been 84, so we're looking at 84. So my earliest memory of Transformers now. My mum was on Bullseye, right? You know. Now, for those who don't know, Bullseye was a game show in the UK in the 80s based around darts, right? And they'd have contestants on, they'd have a general knowledge question. So basically, two people would go on. One would be the dart player, one would be the non-dart player, as in the ones answering the questions. That was my mother, and her friend was the dart player. So basically, what they did is they'd throw darts, and they'd have a big dartboard that had questions around it, like general knowledge and people and books and things. So you pick your category, showbiz and things, and then you'd have to ask a question about it. So anyway, long story short, Mum was on that show and she won some money, and so it wasn't a lot of money, but she won a bit of money. So she took me and my sister out shopping. Now, my dad used to work at a car dealership at the time, and I stayed with my dad when my mum went, because my sister wanted a bike, I wanted a Transformer. I said to Mum, I wanted Jazz, and of course, we're talking 85 now, right? No, I'm getting ahead of myself. No, my mum was on Bullseye in 88, so my old brain is fucking things up. She somehow got money and tricked my sister to a bike and me a Transformer. And I said, get a Jazz. And of course, back in the day, didn't realise he was no longer on sale because that was wave one. So she brought me back G1 Inferno. And unfortunately, the Inferno, that it's one of my favourite figures because it was what we used to call back in the day a big Transformer. We had small Transformer, big Transformer, and then Metroplex. See? We didn't understand. We didn't have basic or legacy. Not legacy. Was it Commander class and Voyager class and Deluxe class? None of that shit back in the 80s. It was small or big, right? So she went out. She's got a bike, and then I'm sat with my dad at his workplace, and then I remember this is the bit I remember the clearest is. When she come into the dealership, it was like a real long dealership, and the offices were right at the other end from the door. And so my sister riding the bike all the way along. And then my mum goes, there you go, G1 Inferno. And I got it out, transformed it in about 3 seconds, because that's what he did. And then I remember my dad and all his workmates trying to work out how to transform it. And they're going, how does this, and where does, and I'm like this. Yeah, so we're talking 85-ish, I want to say. That's my earliest of Transformer memories. And then watching it on Wackaday in 5-minute chunks. Right. Okay. So, long story short. Anyway, so I've got some more questions. Did my mum win a speedboat? No, sadly she didn't. No, she didn't. She won. I think it was about £300. I think she won. And we're talking 1980s money as well. So that was actually quite a lot of money, really. No, sorry, no. It was £150. That was it. That's what she won. But back in the 80s, that was a lot of money. Where is it? Tabaroni, what is your holy grail Transformer toy and you've yet to own? Grandus, shooting for the fucking moon. I've got a black Zarak. Didn't think I'd get one of them, so Grandus is not out of the impossibility. But at TFN this year, I am looking at getting. I really want a Nucleon Quest Super Convoy, a Star Convoy, and a Super Fire Guts Convoy. Just to clarify, Nucleon Quest Super Convoy is a black version of Power Master Prime, and Super Fire Guts Jinrai is the orange version of God Jinrai. Grandus, some of the later stuff. So I'm talking Grandus, Star Convoy, Diatlas, Sonic Bomber, Sky Gary, those guys. I know, fucking. Remember T. Does that include Diaclone? Because I'm so old, I have a Diaclone memory. Now, interestingly, in fact, I remember, for those of you who don't know, I live in Hull, right? So 30 miles that way, there's a little town called Selby. And next to Selby is a little village about 5 miles away from that called Hemmingbrough. I used to live there as a kid. So I was about 11, then we moved back to Hull, anyway, that's a whole other story. But basically, I remember going shopping with my mum to one of those sort of like, I think it would be the equivalent of B&M now. And it was like a bargain shop back then. It might have been Pound Stretcher. I'm not quite sure. I can't remember. But I remember seeing in there a Diaclone gears. And I'm thinking, but that's a transformer. Why is it saying, I couldn't pronounce it, Diaclone? What's that? That's gears. But it had Autobot badges on it. So I'm thinking, even back then, I'm thinking, that's not a real one. But my man bought it for me anyway, because it was like £5 or something. So yeah, and I really wish I fucking kept it. That vanished in the ether. I've got a gears now, but that original gear's gone. So that's my Diaclone memory. 88 my year of birth. Yeah, I'm 79. I'm 45 in a few. Well, July 21st. I am 45 years old. This is how old I am, right? This is how old. This is how this. Somebody put it on Facebook, right? That if they made Back to the Future today, and Marty McFly travels back 30 years, so bearing in mind he's from 1985 and goes back to 1955, that's 30 years. So if he goes back, so he starts in 2024, goes back to 30 years, goes to 1994, right? And it's sort of like, 94 would have been just the start of like techno and all that sort of shit, and and new metal coming in, and and the Britpop scene and all that sort of stuff, and the end of Star Trek: Next Generation, boggles me fucking mind. That boggles my mind. The fact that Star Trek: Next Generation turned 30 years old, it's the fact that it's been off the air 30 years. That's scary. Anyway. Deep Space Nine's been off the air 25 fucking years. Shit up, I'm turning 50 in 3 weeks. Yeah, sorry, mate. Question, explain your followers that night out. Oh, yeah. Oh, now, yes. Okay. So, I'm going to tell you a little story. A story of long ago. Cut to 2007. The Michael Bay movie is mere weeks away of being released to the normies out there. Me, Raymond T, Tarbarelli, and a few of the others were on a message board. Remember those things? Called the DonMurphy.net. One of the Stooges. In fact, I still have my thing here somewhere. I do. That's tied up with everything. Right, let's take it off the thing. I never got a shirt though, which really annoyed me, but I still have my DonMurphy.net Stooge badge. Look at that. That's going back a few years, isn't it? Shit, man. And then on the back is me thing. Yeah, DonMurphy.net. Those the days, eh? Yeah, so I can't remember who sent me this now. It might have been Jester JZ. Now he's doing these days. Anyway, digressing slightly. So we're talking on the boards, and I think it was nearly a month before it opened, and it was a Friday. No, Wednesday or Thursday. It was 2007. It's going back a long time now. 17 years. So I get a message. Keep Friday free. I'm like, what the fuck? What? Friday? What's going on? And it was off fucking hell. Angelophile was his name. And basically said that I could go see the movie before anyone else. I was invited to the premiere by the big man himself, Don Murphy, which was fucking so cool. And then back then, I was unemployed for a good while. I left the job to go to another job that then fired me because I wasn't doing enough. But then that company went out of business 2 weeks later anyway. So, Anyway, So I was actually staying at my uncle's house at the time, and I was like, holy shit, I'm invited to the thing. What? And then I'm like, oh, I can't go. I've got no fucking money. Oh my God, what do I do? Shit. So I come home to my parents and then beg and plead and say, I need to lend some money to go see this film. And both my mum and dad were like, yeah, but it comes out in a month, so why wait? And I said, you know what, you're missing the point. Come on now. So my girlfriend rings me at the time, a girl called Catherine. Last name was O'Brien, so two-star reference, Catherine O'Brien. Anyway, don't want to embarrass her. Well, to be fair, I spoke to her in like 12, 13 years or so. Anyway, so she goes, oh, I've just been paying. I'll lend you some money. I'm like, no, you can't do that. I'll work out something. And the lads are all, and I'm saying, look, dude, I can't come, blah, blah, blah. I've got no money. And all the studio go, dude, you've got to come. We'll send you money. I'm like, no, it's fine. I'll sort it. It's fine. It's a missed opportunity, and I'll live with it for the rest of my life, blah, blah. Anyway, she rings up, and she basically comes round my house and hands me the money. Go, fucking see it. You know, how often are you going to do this? You know, it was the thing. So I'm like, no, you can't do that. No, she went, shut up. It's a gift. Shut your mouth. Go. So quickly arranged a train ticket and bombs down to London. And then I run into the Stooges. Most of these guys. And then, so we go watch the film. And I believe Michael Bay was there. Shia LaBeouf was there. I think Megan Fox was there. And then I ran into Chris Moyles, and he gave me a funny look. And was Jonathan Ross there? I think he was there. I don't remember seeing him, but somebody said he was there. And we had our own, at the front, we had our own section that was just for us, which was awesome. And I still got my press release somewhere for it as well. I think it's filed away somewhere. Yeah, I've got it somewhere safe. And then we watched the film, and we come out going, that was amazing. And then, you know, after the euphoria wore off, we went for a night out in London, which was great. And then I realised I've got nowhere to stay. And I forget his name. It's been so long. Was it Mike? Went by Frenzy. So I used to be known just as Soundwave back those days. Yeah, and he was Frenzy, and I'm like, oh, my minions give me a place to stay. Let me stay at his house. And I got so fucking drunk that night. And I believe I danced with Kevin Johnson's sister for quite some time as well. A long time ago. Yeah, and it was a good laugh, and it was like, you know, it was a good night, that, actually. And then spent the next day in London having something like 7 or 8 hours to kill before my train. So I had to just sort of bomb around London, and I went to Forbidden Planet and did the whole thing, and then I just went to had dinner, and then I went to wait for my train home. And yeah, it was a good night. Because it was weird, the fact that we'd gone out for a few beers, and then what was he called? Real big tall dude with a big ginger beard. Tough Cub, I want to say. Yeah, I was hanging out with him and a few. There's a picture of us somewhere on my Facebook, actually. And then, because it seemed weird that we'd gone out and it was something stupid in the morning, and then we got a tube somewhere else. And I think it ended up in Wimbledon, I believe. I think it's Mike was his name. I'm sure it was. And then I came back home, and I still had money left over, because that's when 200 quid used to get you fare. Back in those days. Then I remember going out Saturday night, going to everybody and going, where have you been? You've been off, you know, I been to London, seen the movie. They're like, what? How? I'll explain. And I tell them the same story. And then I saw it a month for anyone else, and I was invited to the press screening, you know, which was amazing, which was absolutely amazing. And hearing the dulcet tones of Peter Cullen for the first time on the big screen was amazing as well. But, you know, the movie isn't good. Not now, anyway. I've had a few more. There we go. So, Usher obtaining premiere. I had red Bumblebee. I always hated Bumblebee, so I got the red one out of spite. Nice. I had the red one back in the day. Vanished into the ether. And I'm fucking convinced one of my friends fucking stole the bastard as well. Yeah, M&T Stooges forever, yeah. Search and destroy. Warning, memory banks texted to the limits. Yes, I've had a drink since then. I've done, hang on, Transformers conventions in 2009. So that's 14. Not counting, no, wait. 2009, 10, fucking, Rich is going to kick my ass. My brain is ceasing to function. I'm going to have to get the maths. I'm shit at maths anyway. Where is it? 20, 24. 15 years, yeah. Minus the 2 we don't count. You know, so 15 years I've been at this going to thingy. So yeah, I've had a lot of memories to store in there. So you know, where else? Yeah, street talking cheater with a handful of napalm. What? Yes, you did, and I have the piece. Yes. I was wearing my Soundwave t-shirt, if I remember rightly. Yeah. What's your favourite what? Transformer? Soundwave, clearly. Yes. Yeah, the Stooges there. The Don Murphy.net. Them's the fucking days. Do you know what? I don't think I've been on the website. It must be nearly 20 years. Let's see. Watch as a man types on a keyboard. Don Murphy. I don't know if I spell it right as well. .net. Well, holy shit, I don't think it's there anymore. Oh, it's been taken down. Oh, no, wait, no, hang on. I think it's... Wow, it's still there. Holy shit. Well. Wow. Last visited 22nd of March 2015, I think the last time I was on it. Holy shit. Well, I didn't think it was still even there, but there it is. Holy shit. Oh, there we are. Sorry about that. I was just looking at the DonMurphy.net board. Wow. You know. Translation, Borelli, blackmail your ass. You can blackmail. I'm at that stage of your life where I'm like, meh, don't care. You know, I'd be like, yeah, what have I got to fucking worry about these days? Nothing. I mean, I could die of an asthma attack in any second, so, you know. So yeah, so there's that to look forward to. Yeah, so no, it was a good night, that. Now we're remembering it. I'm remembering more. Yeah, we went to Leicester Square, wasn't it? That's where I met Simon Fairman for the first time as well. Was there, and he recognised me at the first auto assembly, which was weird. And he goes, "Oh, because you was at the premiere." I was like, "Yes." Yeah. And I met Andrew Wildman that day as well. Yeah. Wow. God, them's the fucking days. And then we went back and saw Dark of the Moon as well at Paramount UK's headquarters. And we got there, everyone's dressed up real nice, and there's me and a few others in just fucking Transformers t-shirt and jeans, and all the women are in the nice dresses and heels, and all the blokes are suited and booted, and there's us walking in. It's hilarious. Yeah. Anything you'd like to see? That's Remedy again. Anything you'd like to see at TF Nation that we haven't yet? Frank and Pete, but I've already met them, so it'd be nice to have them there. But I'd love to meet Victor Caroli, Neil Ross. Do you know? A few of the GoBots actors would be quite good. The one who plays Crasher would be a good one. Would be a good shout. Arthur Bergenhard, who is Turbo and Devastator and Destro. Oh, excuse me. Morgan Loftin would be quite a good one. Morgan Loftin is Baroness and I believe Elita 1 as well. So yeah, that'd be quite good. But like events and stuff. Well, actually, I was going to do a panel this year, but because of recent health troubles, I haven't had a chance to plan it. So, and I just thought, yeah, I might do it next year. It was going to be based on, if you remember Mikey last year did the dinosaur one, I was thinking about doing a astrophysics one. Like how wormhole space bridges would work and all that sort of stuff. And I was going to plan it as well, but because I fell ill, I just kind of went out of my head, and I'm like, yeah, I just don't have time for that shit. So that's why there isn't one. But I mean, toy displays are good, but we've seen those before. I mean, they're always nice to see anyway, don't get me wrong. I'm not quite sure, to be quite honest. I'd like to see another gig, would be quite good. Like the Cybertronic Spree would be quite good. But I know the reason for that, why we haven't got that, and I'm not going to go into it here because I think it's a bit insider information. I don't really want to give that out. A private Weird Al gig would be fucking amazing, but that's never going to happen. But yeah, like we had a private Stan Bush gig. Stan Bush was amazing, but yeah, we're never going to get Weird Al. I think he might be good though. Fucking brain's gone. It's all that talk of yesteryear. Vince DiCola, there we got to think for a second there. He'd be quite a good guest. Yeah. I didn't get my Rocky IV DVDs to send. Yeah. Okay, where are we? I wondered, out of my realm of choose you, and you wouldn't even recognise Stooges' lyrics. Well. We sang Dare at the Club. Yes, we did. Yes, we did do that, yeah. I presented them with the idea of Rocky Horror Picture Show type thing, 86 movie. Yes, that'd be awesome. But we do that anyway. It'd be quite good. Yes, there was a free bar. Yes, I got a bit pissed that night. I stayed. It was Tough Cubs. I stayed at his house. He invited me to stay at his house. So I was supposed to be staying with Gerard, and my phone went dead, and I couldn't ring him. And then, he said, "Oh, I'll just crash on my couch. I'll give you a pillow and that." And I went, cheers, dude. Yeah, and he had a Battlestar Galactica toaster, I believe. Yeah, that was fun. That was really fun. Question: what's your favourite modern Grimlock the toys? Like the Smash Farmers. Was one-step ones. Nah. Favorite Grimlock has got to be Studio Series. Thanks, by the way. Thank you very much for sending me that. If you go into TFN, I'll get you a pint. That was the same fucking money, to be fair. Yes, I'd say that is the best modern Grimlock I own. I don't have any of the masterpieces. I don't have I don't even have the Cabana Wars one. Or is it Power of the Primes one? And I don't have the Robosen one because I don't have £1,000 to drop on a single thing right now. But yeah, I'd stay the Studio Series one. He's just fucking awesome. Looks like he's just stepped off the cartoon, except his back in dinosaur mode is a little bit weird. But I don't display him in dinosaur mode. He's in a box right now because I need to sort my shoulders out. I know I keep saying it, but I really, really do. So, okay. Did you get the Optimus Prime? No, I haven't been to Smith's yet because my Smith's is on the other side of the city to me, and it is a little awkward to get to. So it'd be like 3 buses. So it's... Yeah, because they've got, apparently as well, they've got a load of legacy figures going cheap as well. They've got Leo Convoy, the Nemesis Leo Convoy, going for, I think it's £12, so I need to get up to there at some stage. Memory Bolt starting to get some bolts, yeah. Grimlock Oh, gimmick. Oh, right. Okay. Oh, yeah, you have said gimmick there. Sorry, I thought you said Grimlock. Modern gimmick. Oh, no. There hasn't been a really good gimmick. Because I'm not counting Titan's Return, because that's basically Headmasters. I'm not counting the Weaponizers either. I think the last great gimmick for Transformers probably was Armada. I think the minicons, because you got two toys. Whichever toy you bought, you got two toys. So you got a big robot and a little robot, and the little robot, could either pilot said vehicle or would connect to his arm or his leg and activate extra weapons and shields and stuff. That was a great idea. They should have done more with that idea, because I've always liked the partner idea anyway. So Headmasters, Target Masters, Power Masters, that sort of thing's always been a good gimmick. The execution of said is varied rapidly. Varied wildly is the best word. But that idea is great, having two toys and then having them combined with, to make the Star Saber sword and the Requiem blaster and all that. It's a great idea. Why they got rid of it for Energon, I don't know. And Cybertron, the Cyber Planet key is basically the same gimmick, but less toy. And don't get me wrong, some of those Cyber Planet key gimmicks are fantastic. Just wish they could have been activated with a minicon, would have been great. You could have designed the minicons to be, a little different, maybe uniform even, like all uniform colours, or, there's only like 3 or 4 different molds and they're all different colours and, different head sculpts and things would have been great as well. I think Armada is the best gimmick they've done in the last 20 odd years. But like I say, I think the Weaponizer is a bit silly. Having a Transformer you pull apart and then reassemble to make some kind of armor or weapon, unless done right, can look a little silly, if I'm honest. And especially the fossilizers. I mean, I like the fossilizers as toys, but to just disassemble them and then they have the on the back of the picture in Kingdom, they have them connected to like tracks or warpath, and I'm like, the aesthetic doesn't quite work with those. It does for the Beast Wars ones, which they should have put them on, like on Megatron or something. Would have worked better, I mean, having a tank with dinosaur bones sticking off the side of it doesn't look great, I'm honest. Keep knocking that off there. Sorry. Yeah, like I said, I've been watching the original Batman movies. Batman Returns is just a masterpiece, and I've just started Batman Forever. Oh, not a good film. Yes, not a good film at all. So yeah. Okay, fave G1 gimmick. Yeah, Headmaster, Power Master, Target Master, without fail. Combiners are always good as well, but it's the partner gimmick I like. Target Master, Headmaster and Target Master. Oh, actually, Headmaster, Target Master, and Power Master works really well. Particularly the Headmaster, because you could put them in the vehicle and have them drive it or fly it. That's the best one, I feel, is the best gimmick out of the 3. But I clump them together as the same thing, because the Target Masters, the idea is sound, the application not so much, particularly now, because I'm still missing Slugslinger, G1 Slugslinger, but I've got Misfire, Trigger Happy, and Cyclonus. I need Scourge as well. And all of those, and all the guns are all broke. Nightstick, Cali Burst, and a Blowpipe, and Aimless. They're all broke, and I don't have any of the Autobot Target Masters, which is weird. Oh no, I've got Point Blank, but I don't have Peacemaker. So but the Autobots had bolted legs, so you could transform a million times. It's fine. Decepticons were clipped, and they fucking break. So I am really hesitant to touch those at the moment. So I quite like the Duocons. Real of the Micromasters, actually. I've been doing I've done a lot of Micromaster videos fairly recently, and they are always good. But I think the problem with Micromasters is I think it came too late, and it was a direct copy of Micro Machines, let's be honest. But like I say, for a kid, fantastic idea. They should have done more with it, and maybe done it a little sooner as well. Because I like the idea of little Micromasters. They're great, you know. Like I said, for a kid who can't necessarily afford a big one or transform a big one, little ones, little playset, genius. Like, why didn't it give us the Nemesis spaceship and the Ark playsets for those? Don't know. That's the thing with Transformers is we're talking Generation 1. I'm not right. Playsets as playsets. See, Metroplex, Scorponok, Trypticon, Fort Max don't count because they're characters. They transform into robots, so they don't count. But we never got like Nemesis and the Ark don't count either because they turn into robots. So technically, they have figures. But we never got like a Castle Grayskull or a Boulder Hill or a Technodrome or G.I. Joe Headquarters. We never got one of those types of playsets. Although I did once turn my sister's My Little Pony castle into Decepticon headquarters. yeah, she was not impressed with that. But the Decepticons had taken over. Led by Galvatron. So, it was pretty good, pretty fun. Yeah, so where are we? Question: you have a dinner party. What Transformers do we invite? Well, of course, the ones they invite is Jazz for the fucking because he's Jazz. He's cool. No, actually, no. I'm going to do an Autobot and Decepticon one. Decepticon one is going to be Megatron, Starscream, Soundwave, right? Because it's those guys. And imagine a conversation with those. I'm watching Megatron and Starscream bicker like an old gay couple. It'd be amazing. But for an Autobots, it's got to be Optimus Prime, got to be Jazz and Blaster, probably, because then you can have some fucking really good tunes on. And I'm sure Blaster and Jazz would be Rammstein fans. Yes, I'm pretty sure. So we'll blast some Rammstein when we're on the tequila. It'd be great. Actually, dinner party with Sean Berger and what's that doctor called? It was quite hot, actually. Professor Harding, she was quite hot. I don't know why. I've got a thing for sciencey girls. Yeah, she'd be quite cool. And Dr. Arkeville as well. Yeah, that'd be quite cool. Okay. Batman Returns, all-time bet and goodness. DeVito's outstanding as Penguin. Absolutely. It's a masterpiece, Batman Returns. The soundtrack, I've been listening to the soundtrack on Spotify. It's just wonderful. The Danny Elfman soundtrack is wonderful. If you get the chance to listen to it. It's great. Particularly the transformation of Selena Kyle, that bit where she goes mad in her apartment, starts destroying the place before she makes the Catwoman suit. It's fucking brilliant. But that whole sequence is great as well. When she falls down she gets pushed out the window and she hits all the awnings all the way down and all the cats start biting her and stuff and she wakes up. It's a fucking fantastic scene. But like you said, Danny DeVito is an absolute tour of force in that film. And of course, who doesn't like fucking Christopher Walken as well? Bruce Wayne, why are you just like Batman? Because he is Batman, you moron. Good. Yeah, it's a great movie, that. Yeah. Bruce Wayne, I can't do a Christopher Walken impression. I'd love to. Why are you dressed like Batman? No, I can't do it. Question: what's the rarest Transformer toy you own? Black Zarak. An original Black Zarak. I have the new one as well, but an original Black Zarak. Don't believe me? I shall be right back. I'm going to move some shit. I'm boxed up shit in here. I like to show it off. Black Zarak. Yes, he's missing a few bits and he's got 3D printed feet. And I haven't transformed him in 5 years when I got him in 2009. So, yeah, Black Zarak is the rarest figure I own. Back up there, and you stay there. Don't you fucking move. Second rarest is an OG Star Saber, which his head won't stick on properly, but an OG Star Saber. It was pretty fucking cool. So I've got him as well. I have the box for him and the instructions. Stay. Good boy. Yes. Yeah. So that's the old. Where are we? Yeah, Danny Elfman is underrated. Yeah, his score is just absolutely beautiful for that movie. Raymond T. Borelli, what have you done? Well, I've just he asked me what my rarest figure was, and I've showed him. Yeah, the organ music at the beginning. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's just wonderful, and it feels like Tim Burton as well. You know, even though, of course, Danny Elfman's is his thingy, but it's the kind of thing of George Lucas will use John Williams, Tim Burton will use Danny Elfman. That's the thing. I mean, again, it's the same thing as you can tell a Danny Elfman music, you know, a mile away, like a John Williams music, can tell it a mile away, but it's also very distinctive as well. It's that's Batman, that's Edward Scissorhands, but they all have that flavour, like a Hans Zimmer as well. He's another one who's his music sounds the same, but they're very distinct. He has a style. There we go. That's the way I'm looking for. Yeah. So, well, it's been 2 hours. I've been talking. I'm going to cut it short soon. So, if you've got any more last-minute questions, and I will get off and stop boring the three of you watching. Yeah, because my throat's running a bit dry as well. I'm going to go get a cup of tea, I think. Oh, got some beers. Fuck it, I'm going to have a beer. While my video's uploading to YouTube. Yes, my regular scheduled programming for tomorrow. Yeah, so there we go. My race 3 are Monster Cons, Mint on Card, Ice Pick Scar. Oh, yeah, Bristleback. They are really fucking rare. As American, as Western Transformers go, they are probably the rarest. The Monstructor, is it Monster Pretenders? There we go. Yeah, because you've got two things against them. One of which, I think it might be Bristleback. I'm not sure. One of them is made of gold plastic, you know, fucking red flag number one. And two, the Pretender shells are all made of rubber, and the rubber is deteriorating rapidly. So to get a mint one, you're talking stupid amount of money right now, you know, especially mint on card ones as well. But even in mint on card, they are still deteriorating. So it's a shame, but you know, it is what it is, isn't it? It's anything rubberized. I also heard because they start to sweat. I mean, this is the thing. I got for the first Godzilla film, I got like a Destruction City set. And you got Godzilla and the two Mutos and like a load of buildings that you could smash up, right? And I hadn't taken it out of the box. I thought I'll do a review of it, so I've got it out to do a review. And the plastic on that was already starting to deteriorate. And that, what we're talking, 2011, that movie that came out? Oh, sorry, no, 2014. Sorry. And you know, it was in B&M for like I think £6. I thought, oh yeah, I'll have that. It was only like a year old at that point, and then I'll do a review on it. And yeah, it's starting to deteriorate already. So yeah, the Monstructor is quite a difficult one to get. At least when they recolored him into Dino King, at least their Pretender shells were made of harder plastic. Oh yeah, Dino King. I'd like to get a Dino King and a Leo Kaiser and a fucking Road Caesar. There we go. I don't think his name then. Yeah, I'd like to get those guys. Reissues of those would be nice, please. Hasbro Pulse, HasLab one, Leo Kaiser would be nice. I didn't get fucking what do I call him? Deathsaurus, because I've had problems with Hasbro Pulse in the past. But it was more to do with my bank, because they found out that it was a dodgy payment on my card, right? And I didn't know this, and it's sort of like when it was coming out, when everybody's getting the emails saying your thing is on its way, I was like left in the fucking dust. I'm like, well, why haven't I got that email yet? And I'm sure they took the payment. So I rang them up, and they went, oh no, yeah, it was declined by your bank because of fraudulent payments. So for fuck's sake, so I missed out. But America's asked himself, Chris Evans rallied around and got everybody to buy me one, which was nice of him. And I tried doing it with Black Zarak, and that failed as well. But luckily that did, because Entertainer's website, was it end of 2022, had him for £70. Now, if I'd have been working there, it would have been 50, and at 50 quid, I'd have bought 300 quid's worth, and stuck them on Evil Day. I know that sounds like a scalper, but I wouldn't charge more than, I won't be like £300 or anything like that. No. Now, actually, I'd have put my mixed table at TFN, to be fair, and charge like 80, 90 maybe, get some money back, but nothing out of the extraordinary, Anyway, so I didn't get him either, and then I just went, no, I'm not going to do it with Desaurus. And then when they announced Omega Prime, I went, right, okay, this is the last time I'm going to risk it. If it fails, that's it, never again. But it went through this time, so I'll be getting that when that comes. So, and I'll have every version of that except the yellow one. And was it I want to say the Armada ones that came out. Was it the Universe ones of those? Armada Prime, so I've got the Spy Changer ones as well. So, okay then, right. I'm going to call it a night. So, a big shout out to everybody who joined in and chatted, which was nice. Thanks for listening to me prattle on like a knobhead. It means a lot. Thank you very much. I'm going to make a regular thing of these when I get my super chat thing going on. Be awesome. So thank you for watching. I will catch you very soon. Thanks for making me remember the Stooges. It's something I've not thought about in a while, to be honest. That was a good night, that. So thanks very much, and I will catch you all very soon. Tune in tomorrow for my latest review. And if you're not subscribed already, I'm sure you are. Like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Check when I've got new videos out. Check when I've got check out my Patreon if you think I deserve it. £1 a month, get your name in the credits. Just saying. And then I'll catch you all very soon. Bye for now. See you later, Balacious. See you later, Remedy. See you later, Borelli. I think they're the only three that's in. So bye-bye. See you soon.